Good day! Welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, we will be drinking Yuengling Original Black and Tan. Now, it's brewed at the Yuengling Brewery in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. I've been there for their tour. Really informative, really interesting tour. It's America's oldest brewery, not North America's, as that's here in Canada. However, I do not know the actual alcohol percentage of this beer, as in the States you don't have to actually print it on the label. I've read online everywhere from 4.5% up to 5.2. So if any of you can actually tell me the true alcohol content of this beer, I'd love to know. At the end of my night at the bar, I usually like to try a Black and Tan. So I thought it was really cool that this was a Black and Tan mixed already for me. Now, it's done with their porter and their Lord Chesterfield ale, so it's not the normal mixture of a stout and a cider. So it shouldn't be as sweet. Now, it really doesn't look as cool as a Black and Tan at the restaurants or the bars that you go to, because it isn't a half and half where it's kind of floating together and mingling together. But it is a very deep, almost black color. It has a very slight amount of head. There is a very nice mixture of malt and hops to the nose. Get a very slight amount of coffee and nut in there. But for the most part, I smell all malt and hop. My Santa beard can sometimes get in the way of tasting, as you know, things get stuck in the mustache and all that. But anyway, on to the beer. It's actually a very interesting taste. It's a concept that you don't always see with these type of beers. It isn't sweet like you would normally get at a restaurant, as I've said, because of just what it's mixed with. You do have a good deal of hops in there. The hops really doesn't come forth until at the end. If you've never had the Lord Chesterfield ale, it's a fairly hoppy beer. So I mean, the porter has really taken the hops out of this. The hops is present throughout the beer, but for the most part you're tasting more of the malt. You do have a slight bitterness that's hanging around in the back of your throat. Like right now I have a slight bit of it in the back of my throat. And it is interesting. The malt and chocolate is the prevalent piece in this beer. I mean, in the middle and in the finish you can taste it. At the beginning you can taste it too, but at the very beginning the hops is the prevalent taste. Now, best way to explain it is like, I don't know, at the very beginning it's like you're drinking an IPA, and at the very end it's like you're drinking a dark beer. I mean, it's actually quite an interesting combination. I'm quite enjoying what I'm finding in this beer. It's nice and smooth. It's nice and crisp. It looks really nice. Smells okay. Tastes pretty good. If you're looking for a Black and Tan that's nothing near the original type style of a Black and Tan, this is the way to go. I don't know if in the States a Black and Tan is normally an IPA style with a porter. Here in Canada, we do our Black and Tans with a cider and a stout. But This is really, really good. I really do enjoy it. And in truth, I order black and tans all the time, but I don't even like really the taste of it. I just order it to finish my night. And if this is what they had for a black and tan at the bars I go to, I would probably drink this more often. Maybe even to start my night and finish my night. Because the flavors are good. It's like you're drinking two different styles of beer. And you don't have that sweet taste that just sticks in your mouth. I really enjoy this. You should try it if you haven't. And I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching the Albino Rhino beer review. Have yourselves a very good night and good beer drinking to you. Bye. Oh, that was a good